Hello, hello. Just 1 second, I'm just gonna tweak something. Because it looked like it was in a funny spot. Hello, it's Kat here, aka Corin Thistle, and we're continuing our year in the dark. I was just looking in here to see what I'd looted, because I couldn't remember exactly where I spawned, and it was obviously silent clearing, so that makes more sense. Because today we're going to do a little bit of sapling hunt, so that I can get stuff curing for when we move over to DP. And then I'd also quite like to find the polaroid, because I've decided for each of the regions that I go through I'm going to find the polaroid. And I'm going to cheat a little bit on that, because I did vaguely know a couple of the locations it could be, but I just looked up to make sure that I don't miss any of them. So we're going to quick drink and then we're going to go exploring. Might do polaroid hunt first, actually, and we'll probably find saplings along the way. So, let's have a look. Most of it's kind of over by my base at fishing camp. Oh, nice. We haven't got any wolfies out today. Have I got anything on me that would smell, just to be safe? No. Decided to leave the stuff that's in that house in there for now. And come back for it. It's like a second little base. Oh, there's a wolf. He's pretty. He's not particularly interested in me though. So I know between these two islands there's a backpack that could have the polaroid. Hello, Delta C Lima. Expecting this to be a pretty quiet stream today because I'm not remotely in the normal time that I would stream, so it's only for the Kiwis and Aussies and perhaps some folks in work in the UK who are work lurking. He doesn't care about me. Cool. There's the bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Please don't become a problem. Yeah, no. That's the great thing about this difficulty level, is the range on the predators is pretty close. You have to get kind of much more up in their grill to be a problem. Cool, so let's see if we can find this backpack. That's location number 1, and then we'll move around back to fishing camp, and there's a cabin above fishing camp. There's a dead body it could be on. Go have a nosy. Oh deer. A lot of deer out today. Oh, there's all the wolves. They're all over there. Well, that's annoying because I think I'm going to end up there as well. I think somewhere near the tooth, I think it says. I need to check my list, but there's a little island over there they call the tooth. Not 100% sure why. It's pretty good weather. I'm pretty warm. Yeah, nice. Okay, is there a backpack on this little island? Oh, there's a bunny. Hi, bunny. No, I don't think this is the spot where the backpack is. No, I think I have to go further. I think I've been here already. Do you have a quick look? Yeah, searched it already. So there must be a backpack over here that I've forgotten about. Ugh. I don't memorize backpack locations. It's not really one of those things you care about too much. But it does say on the islands between, let's double check. In a backpack between Misanthrope's homestead and Jack Rabbit Island. Oh, it actually doesn't say an island between, it just says on a backpack between Misanthrope's and Jack Rabbit. So I didn't actually get close to Misanthrope's, so I wonder if I need to go back there. But let's just go over to Jack Rabbit's and let's just look on our way over and just see, just in case. And then we'll go back towards Misanthrope's and have a look. I don't remember. Really nice day. Because I don't recall seeing a backpack anywhere near up here, so I think I probably have to go back towards the homestead and see if I just missed it. I actually mix up the islands half the time, but I know I've been trying to remember that Jack Rabbit is closest to shore. Don't think. Yeah, so I think I'd probably need to go back towards Misanthrope's and have a look. Because I bet ya, if I try out all the other locations, it won't be there. It'll be at this one. Another bunny. Hey, bunny. Unless it's next to a dead guy. I think I've already checked the main dead guys on the islands. Startle the bunnies yet again. Sorry guys. Yep. Yeah, it just says on a backpack between Misanthrope's homestead and Jack Rabbit Island. So that makes me think it's more likely to be closer to the actual house on Misanthrope's. Looks like our bear friend is nearly at the houses, so that's good for me. I wonder if I just walked past it. That would probably be something I would do. Looks like the weather is changing. The sky definitely is. So there's definitely nothing here, eh? Yep, yep. No, it's not tucked on this side or anything. Unless it is, I thought this was a stone cairn. Is this a backpack down here on the left? Or are they both cairns? I think they're both supporter rock cairns, yeah. Yeah, I can't say I've ever really noticed one up here, so... Look in all the little nooks. Should just call this stream backpack hunt. Oh, I'll get the old man's beard. Between the homestead. I can't see anything between the homestead and jackrabbits. Wonder if it's not a guaranteed spawn thing. I might move on to the next location and sod's law. It'll be this one, and I can't find it, but that's fine. We'll come back to it because this is fruitless so far. Let's go down the sensible way. Right, so let's head back towards fishing camp because there's a couple locations near there I'd like to check. Maybe bring these bunnies with me as a little bit of buffer too. Though there's loads of deer. Could probably chase a couple of deer in front of me and keep the wolves at bay. So many bunnies. Probably should get some snares going. Because I've got, what, 19 days left here? Wouldn't hurt. And this is a very good bunny spot. Don't have one, do I? No, haven't picked one up along the way. Cabin near the tooth, fallen tree, north of fish. Oh, okay. Alright. Love that music. Oh, this wind is slowing me down. I'm also getting a little bit tired, so will definitely slow me down a tad. Oof. Hate trying to travel into the wind. Makes it a bit tedious. Can sort of go sideways a bit quicker, which always makes me laugh. Just gonna sidestep across the ice to avoid the wind. Like, I'm going the same direction, but it's faster because I'm not straight in. It's silly. Ugh. Ugh. Probably drop some. If I've got anything extra I need to drop, I can call into the base, but there's a yeah, so I want to go up the road from fishing camp, turn right, go down there. There's a body by a fallen tree, and that might have it. And then there's a cabin further around, which I think is one I quite often frequent anyway, so go and visit that little cabin. Oof. I may have to rest before I do any of this, unless I've got coffee. Have I got coffee? I do. Let's just drink a cup of coffee. Give myself a little bit of a boost. Because it's also affecting, obviously, it's making, the tiredness is making my carry weight reduce. And I think a blizzard may be coming. Though it's not snowing, it's just windy. Wind sound effects are so good though, it really does sound like it's in my ears. So that's the Tooth, that funny little craggy island, that's what I was talking about before. I guess it kind of looks like a tooth. Not really sure why it got given that name. Let's hope our bear friend isn't hanging about my home. It's funny how it calls the cabin northwest of the Tooth. I wonder if they just mean that when you're looking at the online maps, because you can't really travel from the Tooth up to the cabin, I don't think. Unless you kind of figure out a way to get up and around. I'm pretty sure I have to go up the road over here and around. Oof, that wind. Right. How am I doing on food? I think I'm doing okay. Because I've dropped all my... While I'm passing fishing cabin, I could grab a bite. This is my little meat storage. Don't really need to worry about going hungry on Voyager. Right, so we're at home again. Just being cautious for the bear friend. This is my preferred little route. It reduces surprises. And go through the side door here. Let's just pop in here real quick. Home sweet home. Right. Let's just check anything I'm carrying. I'm going to drop a couple of these not so great chocolate bars, add them to the little stash. How's this going too? 23. Okay, sweet. I think my saplings are probably getting there too. 84. Oh, I'm cured. Sweet. Because our next location is, for the next month, is DP, so I want to be prepared to make some arrows and a bow when I go over there. Don't think I'm carrying anything else that I desperately need to get rid of. Let's drop a few of these for weight. Don't really need them. Clothing's all good. Like to carry a little bit of firewood, so that's all good. Probably don't need 3 fishing hooks. I'm not going fishing. Should probably just leave them at the fishing hut, to be quite honest. Be the sensible thing to do. Leave a flare. Leave a can. Don't have a flare gun yet. Apologies if you hear any thumping noises. Our washing machine's on and my son's shoes are inside it because they are filthy. Right. That'll do for now. I can sort out the cans later. Windy. Well, there's no bear friend hanging out. So let's take this route. So I don't think I can go straight up to the right there, though I could try actually. Not a route I've taken before, but let's try going up here. Doesn't look like it would be a bad shout, actually. There's a body by a fallen tree. Is my clue. Can I go through here? Well, what do you know? I think it's 5 years I've been playing this game. I still find new routes to take. Fallen tree. Ooh! Hello, friends. That's the other goal for today, a sapling hunt. Brilliant. Grab some sticks while I'm here. Now, is this the fallen tree that I'm looking for? Is there a body? No. Okay. Right. It's always good to have the high ground. There's a deer down there. It's a good sign. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. I can hear crows. That implies there's a body. So I think there's a body by this tree. There's more saplings, which is fantastic. I wasn't really intending to find them all in the first, like, 5 minutes of the day, but I think I've been to this cabin over here. I'll have a look while I'm here. Crows, where are you? Right there. Okay, so there's a body around here somewhere. I wonder if this guy... Oh, he's right there. Literally gonna walk over him.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Right, okay, so he does not have the polaroid. Can't really see many feathers around him either. Not helpful. One. Probably missing them.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Python, hey! Welcome in. What time zone are you in? I didn't really expect to see familiar faces today, due to streaming so late. I am on a polaroid hunt, my friend, and I am not ashamed that I'm cheating. I do have the little list. Whoa, what are you doing up? Please tell me you're up preparing for work or something. Because that is not a nice hour to be up. Unless you have small children like me, then that's kind of not that uncommon. Only other time I have seen 4:24 AM is when I worked at an airport. Ah. Yep. I get you. I obviously have not been in here. I thought I had.
This'll come in handy.
That's funny. I literally just dropped all my tackle off. Found more. It's funny, I was in Celestial Snooze's stream for a lot of today, and we were telling her to go use this cabin because she was cold, and then people in the chat were like, that cabin doesn't exist. And we were like, yeah, it does. I've been there all the time. And then we realised, on Lopa, this cabin does not exist. It is a burned shell. So, luckily, she went somewhere else more sensible, but I come to this cabin all the time, so that was new information to me. Right, let's keep going. I'm getting tired, and it's getting late. I want to sleep in that other cabin, though, the cabin that supposedly may have the Polaroid. Does it say, in a backpack near the cabin northwest of the tooth? On a body. Well, we couldn't find that one. Next to a fallen tree north of fishing camp. I couldn't find that body. And a backpack between misanthropes. I couldn't find that. Or it could be on the hill northwest of Rockfall, which is the end of the road, so I may do that tomorrow. In a cabin northwest of the tooth. So I don't know if they're thinking northwest when you're looking at the printed map, or literally northwest, and I don't actually know where north is, technically, in Coastal Highway. According to the map, north is literally north on the map. So it is that little cabin that I go down to from here. So that's not close at all. Well, it's past that body I found and way over, yeah. Okie dokie. Well, let's go there and sleep for tonight if I can get there alive. Bear friend. Let's just see where he's going. Look. Well, I hope I can keep you company a bit, Python, and if not, I can talk really softly and quietly and you can go to sleep. Oh, he's coming this way. I don't know if that's because I don't think he's not pathing for me, but I don't really want to be visible, so we'll just go over here for a minute. Can always go back in. Just doing his little dig thing. I don't know what that animation's supposed to do. It's like, is he eating? Is he just digging in the snow? Little grunt. Love his little breath. Puffs of breath. Could always scare him off if I was worried, but I'm not particularly. We'll see where he's going. Should just go past me. And I'll go straight ahead. Okay, disappearing isn't a good sign. Nope, he turned. Changed direction. Okay, so he wants to go the same way I do. Okay. It's all good. Alright, let me just double check. I'm going... down and straight ahead. I like this soft, gentle snow sort of weather. Don't 100% remember which place I'm going to, so let's just do the old high ground as the... because it's not the normal little cabin that you go to across from the trailers, it's this other one. I'm gonna go around here. Don't feel like disturbing bear friends today. There's the creek. I really do need to cut through though. I don't think I can go would be kind of a long way to go around past, sort of following the creek. Oh, here's the campground. Haven't been here yet. Can't remember if there's anything good here. Some mushrooms. Remember from my faithful cartographer days, coming to all these little corners of the map you don't always make the effort to come to. Meh. The deer carcass. Oh no, I don't really want to harvest it. I thought the little black, this little black thing here, which is its foot, was a feather. It isn't. Right. Another deer on the creek there. Taking a real, as we would say in New Zealand, tiki tour. Which is probably not acceptable anymore. Though I think it comes from the Kon-Tiki tours that you can take around the world rather than any reference to anything. Going up the top of here just because I can. Gives me a nice view. Surprising lack of wolf interaction so far today. I'm also not above the idea of adding a sprain count because I'm very much prone to very silly sprains. Yep, dip, dip, dip. Speaking of which, so that's the head of the creek. So I can told ya. I'm not going to do anything about the pain, but do want to be able to walk or run if necessary. Right, so yeah, I do want to go down and around, don't I? Can't really go over that way. Keep an eye out for any friends. One part of oh, there he is, he's coming back. One part of coastal that I just am not as familiar with is this corner. I think most people do stick around the lake, don't they, really? Or the shore. He's heading home. Huff puff. I was just at my mother's for dinner, and outside the house we could see our breath. It's about, I think it's only about 10 Celsius. I think it's about, I looked it up today, I think it's going to be a 50 Fahrenheit. It's going to drop to about 30 something tonight. But yeah, could definitely see our breath outside. I know his range is, you have to be pretty close on Boy, but I'm just being cautious because I cannot be bothered going through the motions with him today. Go. Oh, no thank you. I do not enjoy weather that hot, Python, that's for sure. I remember the hottest day I had in the States. I was at a summer camp in upstate New York many moons ago. Jeez, it'll be 20 years ago next year. That makes me feel very old. We had a 110-degree day or something, and everyone was freaking out. And I was like, yeah, this is probably one of the hottest days. But I did spend my honeymoon in Italy for 2 weeks, and that, oh my god, that was very hot every single day. Okay, so this is the one I've checked, so we're going to keep going this way. That was too hot for me, and very humid. We went in basically the hottest season because my husband was in the police at the time, and he was basically told the 2 weeks he could have off. So we planned our honeymoon around that. And yeah, hottest time of the year in Italy. Lots and lots of I think what they call granitas. Oh no, that might be Spain. That sounds Spanish. Like shaved ice with flavouring on top. Okay, so I officially don't 100% know where I'm going, and it's going to get dark soon. At least I could run down the hill if I need to. I'm getting tired. I say we probably will end up in the next place I see, even if it's not the right place. And then we'll figure this out in the morning. Okay, here's another fallen tree. Aha, this is the one I have cam to already, so we'll just keep going. It's the first one I checked. Which did not have a body by it. So if I keep going down here, look for the birch and turn right, that cabin's the one that I want, I think. That's the road with the wooden framing, so we don't want that. I reckon the map is actually confusing me more than just relying on what I know of the game map. Like me trying to follow it so that I find it is actually confusing me more than just following my own instincts and knowledge of the game. Yeah, this is the road. So do I go I go, okay, I reckon it goes, I go across the road and then right. Alright, cool. Let's hope there's no friends waiting for me, because it's going to be dark soon. Down across the road and then it's... It's been many years since I've actually used the map too. So, it's confusing me. I think this is the cabin that I regularly just visit for fun, but it's not what I expected. The one I was expecting to go to, but it'll be home for tonight if it's up here. I regularly, yeah, I based myself in this cabin a few times. I didn't put the two and two together because, yeah, I don't usually map. That's all good. We know where we are now. It's getting really snowy. I bet my clothes are very wet. Could always start a toasty fire and cook up some tea. Plenty of mushrooms here, actually. Let's just see if there is a backpack around here or a dead body. Unless they meant inside, but I think it was nearby this cabin that the hint was. There's also more birch, which is fantastic. Might have to think up some more goals for today if I accomplish them all already. Loads of rosehip. I love hanging out at this cabin. I've actually based myself at this cabin a few times. It's a really cozy little spot. I think if Coastal was a real life place, I would quite like to hang out at this little cabin on the hill. Good to know. Thanks, Python. Yeah. I haven't, I've changed, because I started playing the game before the sprain mechanic was introduced. You know, you kind of get used to travelling around, actually don't need it out anyway, but you kind of get used to travelling around very inappropriate and unrealistic routes. And then in the last year or so, I've decided to actually start paying attention and because I was playing a custom game for quite a long time which had no sprains because they really annoyed me, and I thought, why not turn them off? Also meant I could turn the voice off because she drove me insane. But now I'm back to this non-custom, and whenever I play non-custom or challenges or whatever, I have to unfortunately obey the laws of the game. So I have adapted my routes to try not to snap my ankles quite so often, but that is a very good point. I do actually think you're correct there. Probably shouldn't carry the rifle. I'm just bear paranoid, that's all. Sport vest. There's another pot. It's a pity in the Aurora I can't cook things on this little stove. That would be cool. Anything else in the corners? Just a broom or cloth if I want to do some repairing. Probably already, even though it's quite light outside, it's probably already dark. Voices, sprains, and cabin fever. Yeah, cabin fever annoys the hell out of me, really. I understand they wanted just to stop people camping out in locations, but why? What does that matter if that's how people want to play the game and camp inside somewhere and you know, if you can go and sleep in a car or go and sleep in a cave or go and sleep, you know, and get around it, then it's not really got much point to it. In my most recent run, which is a 250-day run, which I had to abandon because PS4 was just being really buggy and stupid, you probably heard that through the mic because I haven't actually muted my computer. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, I hope I don't say this wrong. Tolian Soren. Yes, Aotearoa is where I am from. I am from New Zealand, which is why I'm streaming at this hour that not many people that follow me actually watch. So thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. My 250-day run, I've been alternating sleeping a night in a car, a night inside, a night in a car, a night inside, and I find that keeps cabin fever at bay. But yeah, I'm not so worried about that now. I suppose later on in this game I will probably need to worry about it too, but not yet. Right, let's get a good night's sleep. Cool. And my pain is healed, of course. Yes. My husband's waving chocolate at me he just found in the cupboard. You're more than welcome to open it if you'd like to. If it was right before night, I would probably eat that peanut butter, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna eat some pork and beans. And let's quench our thirst. You should throw away all the cans, but I will eventually later in game start collecting them for the whole noisemaker thing. Right, let's do some harvesting and do some repairing. Should almost light enough. I'm not going to need a cotton scarf either. Build a snow shadow in front of them. Yeah, absolutely. You can build a snow shelter in front of the burn barrel behind the big house in PV, decked out in Top Gear. There's more than one way. Yeah, I know. There was a while where I had a snow shelter right outside. Still too dark. Oh, so close though. I had a snow shelter built right outside Trappers, and I would literally just go and sleep in there. It was pretty dumb in my opinion. I know that that's a mechanic that a lot of people hate in the game for sure. Alright, let's try this again. Should be good now. Yes. Yay! I was so pleased to find that air wrap like so early on. It's amazing. Right, let me look at this little list again for the Polaroids. While I repair, I could go down to Rockfall. Then a backpack near the cabin northwest of the tooth. So when I look at the map, which I've only got out because I was trying to figure out what's northwest of the tooth, pretty sure it's this cabin. Because that's the trailer. That's a cabin that has, yeah, birch and mushrooms and stuff nearby. Can't see, I couldn't see, I'll look when, obviously when it's daylight, but I could not see any backpacks out there. Then Rockfall is the next suggestion. And a backpack in a body next to a fallen tree north of fishing camp. So when I look on the map at fishing camp, which is obviously where I just was, it's that one that's on the hill that I'm sure that I already went to. There's 3 bodies in that location according to the map. I've only found one. That's the big one. Then there's another one here by the rock, according to the map. Then there's one here. I wonder if it's that one, I'm going to be annoyed. If it's this one, there wasn't a body there, unless there's a body halfway down the hill that I've not noticed. And then Rockfall. So I could, in theory, try and find those bodies and then follow the road to Rockfall. And just see if it's there. Why is the military coat bright green? Just noticed. I also saw in a clip earlier on someone's one of the discords, maybe Zach's discord, that when you open up, do you have to hang on, I think you have to drop it, pick it up and do the spin. It doesn't do it on PS4. They were doing the spin and it was going absolutely bananas all over the screen. It was very funny. Tennessee, so by way of Louisiana. Nice. 2 places I have not been. I have done the west coast of the states a bunch of times, and I've done the east coast quite a lot, and I've barely done the middle. I had a great time playing a short hike. Yeah, I only played a tiny bit of it. I did a very silly stream. I think it was last weekend. And yeah, it is quite fun. I tried to give everybody voices and then realised very quickly that that was just dumb and going to annoy everybody as well as myself, so I stopped doing it, but I really enjoyed the character of it so far. It seemed really fun. Right. So if I go across the road and up the hill, that's the tree I'm sure I was just at. Anyway, let's just look. Is there a backpack around this house somewhere? There's more mushrooms. I didn't make any teas or have a fire or anything that I said I was going to do. Oh well. Is there a backpack around this house somewhere? Up against a tree? No. Up the rocks, maybe? Aha! Is it in here? Huzzah! Wahoo! Great Bear isn't what I expected. It's even better. The locals look at me funny when I tell them my hobby, but I make do. So many ruins to pick through. I found this empty lookout town near the coast that made for some spooky photos. Awesome, we found it. My search is over. Excellent. Well. What are we at? 54 minutes. See you guys. No, I'm just kidding. So I have to go back to the lookout, which I knew I had to do anyway, because I knew the actual location of the Polaroid vista. I just didn't know where to find the Polaroid itself. Yay! Okay, so we don't need to worry about finding these bodies and all of that nonsense. Though, I mean, I could go down to Rockfall, just for the fun of it. Might as well explore the map. What are we on now? Day 12. I may actually put that down here. Is that more or less annoying? Hey Stashy, welcome in. Trying to figure out a good place for my little text thing, which is the first time I've had it on screen. with basically what I'm up to for this stream. Could do it in the bottom left corner actually. We've done the Polaroid, so I'm going to take that out, and we've been on a sapling hunt, so I don't think we have any more goals for the stream, but tick. I'm just playing around with this because I thought, seeing I'm doing my year in the dark, it might be quite fun to have on screen what I'm aiming for. There we go, in real time I've updated that. How are you, Moustache? Remind me, I know you're in Australia, are you not? Whereabouts are you? Oh no, that's under my meters, duh. I am the dumbest. That was a very silly decision. My chat's there, so let's go up under here. And let's very quickly, sorry, I know this is very boring. 1 second. Add just add the tiniest of background so that it is a bit less. How's that? We'll give that a go. It's all about tweaking here and learning as we go. West Coast, nice. My auntie, cousins, bunch of family live near Perth, not in Perth, but nearish Perth. I forget exactly where, but it always looks beautiful, and they're always telling me to come. One day I will. It is it's the most expensive / furthest flight to Australia from New Zealand, so one day. So you're like 5 hours behind me, maybe? What is it? My accent sounds like Wellington. Does New Zealand have accents in terms of like areas? But yes, you're correct. Excellent deduction. Hey, Knox. Yeah, coastal dieway. Not too bad. I've avoided the bear. Only had one sprain. And I've already achieved my my plan for the stream, which was to find the Polaroid and a bunch of saplings. So, though I would like to find some maple, actually. I've only got one maple. Coming up to 5 p.m. Ah, okay. Right, I'm actually paying attention to chat and not actually what I want to do. So, 1 second, let me have a quick think. Maple. Where have I seen maple? Canada. Love Canada. I've been to... Where have I been to in Canada? My old travelling days, I've been to Montreal. I have been to Vancouver. Well, Vancouver Island. I haven't actually been to Vancouver. Hassan just said BC. Yeah, that's Vancouver Island, is it not? I think because he's watching the stream, he actually was answering me before I told him you were. Anyway, where am I going? I'm just gonna think. I could just go down here. I'm trying to think where Maple is. Anybody like got a brain, encyclopedia brain, and remember where maple saplings are in Coastal Highway? Because I found a bunch of birch. I actually think when you go to Bandon Lookout and you climb down to that little cavey bit, I remember there being a maple there actually. Because I've gotten rid of the map now. So, now that I don't really need... One second, my feet are a bit cold. I'm gonna find my slippers. Despite this not being my first stream by any stretch, I did almost trip over the microphone cable as I tried to find my slippers. Well done me. I did not find them. I have a blanket on my feet instead. Windy again, but I think it's in my favour this time. How are you, Nox? What time zone are you in? Talking about where we are. Oh yeah, log sort. Okay. I joked about streaming at night New Zealand time and thought no one would turn up, so I'm actually kind of impressed. Because the majority of my followers are in the States, but it's been okay. Still people here, which is nice. Oh, that's right. I think I remembered that. You're from the UK, but you live in Norway. That's cool. 11 AM, yeah, nice. Yeah, I usually remember what time it is in the UK because my mother-in-law is still in Scotland, so we talk to her fairly regularly, and I keep track of that time because also lived there for a long time, but always forget about exactly how Europe works in terms of the time zones. Right, where the heck am I? See if I can remember what I'm doing. Oh yeah.
I could eat a horse.
Could ya?
Let's stand a lot, because I love horses.
I've got quite a lot of food. I probably shouldn't be starving you. Yeah. In my youth. I'm only late 30s. But I do, you know, it has been a long time since I've been anywhere. Because I lived in Scotland, my husband's from there, we were able to do a lot of little European jaunts. It's pretty easy and cheap to do that at the time. This is all pre-COVID. We moved back to New Zealand in end of 2016. So we've done a lot of Europe that way. And then when I was a bit younger, I was determined to do as much as I could. So I actually travelled a lot on my own. Travelled a bit with my husband, but I've also travelled quite a lot by myself too. But it's been a long time since I've been anywhere, sadly. Oh, let's check these houses out while we're here. There's a weird squeaky noise if you can hear that. That's my dog getting comfortable. Today, during Snoozy's stream, she jumped on the keyboard and said hello to everybody. So that was nice. She was trying to lick my face. And typed some gibberish. That was nice. I don't see a lot in here. Oh, I'm glad you made an account to chat too. The 100% reason why I stream is because I've played this game for years, feel comfortable enough to play it and talk to people, and I thought, why just play it? Why not play it and talk to people who love this game too? I'm not a I don't play interloper or anything like that, so I'm not in it for the challenge or anything. I'm in it because I love the game and the experience and to relax. And yeah, I thought if I can do it and chat to people, which is my other love in life, is to talk to everybody. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Wouldn't want to miss you. Then why not? So that's why I'm here. What kind of doggo do I have? Maisie is a... Okay, so we call her a spoodle. But I know another very well used term is a cockapoo. She is a cocker spaniel, an English cocker spaniel, and a poodle. So she's basically, she looks a lot like a Springer spaniel, if you know what they look like, you know, white with the brownish patches. But she is slightly curly as well with the poodle. She's very sweet. She's medium size. She's extremely neurotic. And every now and then I put a camera on her and we have dog cam, so I may do that at some point, but not today. She likes to snuggle up next to me on the couch while I stream. We have leather chairs, so of course every time she tries to do that, we get the lovely leather squeak. She's very sweet. But yeah, she was already a little bit neurotic, and then the pandemic ruined her because we never left the house for ages. And now when we leave, it's the end of the world, which I think has happened to a lot of people's dogs, actually. Yeah, I was going to say I have muklux. I don't need them. My mother has a labradoodle, a chocolate labradoodle, though he's very faded these days. He's 13. He's very old. Falling apart a little bit, sadly. He's got glaucoma and all sorts. He's very sweet too. He does not want anything to do with Maisie though. She is too young. Well, she's 4, but she's too annoying to him. Marine flare. Keep that for later. Anything dumb that I've missed? Books. Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm spinning you around, probably making you sick. Nothing exciting in the corners. Okay, I think there was one more to check. Tempted to dump stuff and actually just climb this rope, and then I'm at, I think the maple's up there. I think I have to go to the actual lookout to do the vista. I don't even think I have charcoal to map, but I'm pretty sure the fire there will probably have some. Done that one, done this one, this one. There's also a dead guy. Yeah, for sure. Lots of psychological after effects, that is correct. Yeah, it's definitely made its mark on lots of people, including children with missing schooling and stuff. I work in health, so I, prioritise people being alive above, anything else, but it definitely has had a negative effect on many, many things. I'm finding so much spray paint. Probably have how many cans have I got? 4. Yeah, let's drop a couple. I'll take you though. I'm gonna have to go back to base and dump all this food off. I think there's another one under the bed. I think I will drop stuff here actually, so I'm light, and climb up to that maple. I can probably drop you. I don't think anybody's gonna get me. Let's drop these guys and start them curing. I'll need a hatchet, won't I? It's a bit silly if I dropped that, climbed up and couldn't chop it. Though, I wouldn't put it past me. That's the kind of thing I'd probably do. Cool. Yep, that was... didn't even actually check. Yes, definitely under now. I'm still going to crouch. Don't know why. Don't have a gun to shoot anybody, but it's just habit. Crouch when you leave. Good old PlayStation's a bit slow today. Should probably give it another clean. Honestly, the dustier it is, the louder and harder it has to work, really, so... Oh! Did I do it? Huh? Have I come past here and... What? Anyway. Or did I just do that before and didn't remember? Either way. Right, let's go up here. Oh! That's right, I think I climbed up here and then realised there was no rope to keep climbing. Is this where I got my maple? If I get up here and the maple was here and that's the one I've actually got so far, I'm going to laugh. I have a feeling that that's going to be the case. And that is very funny. You can do it. I reckon that is literally going to be... Oh, no. Oh, I did drop the rope. Yeah. This has actually helped me. Look. I did that before. Yeah. Because I started... I came there fairly early. So I obviously have done that. And I think... Where's the maple? I think I've chopped it. I think that is literally the maple that I already have. That is too funny. That is my brain being mush. Yep. Because I remember getting up here and going, oh god damn, that's right, you have to drop the rope. And then going up to Abandoned Lookout and being like, while I'm here, let me drop the rope. So, that's too funny. Where's the maple supposed to be? I thought there was a maple here. No, maybe I'm... Yeah, okay. Anywho, that helps me. We can probably sleep in this cave because I don't think I have any coffee or anything like that. We should probably have a little snooze and then we can climb up and get our Polaroid location. Because I don't think on a quarter... It's not long, but... let's just give it a very quick snooze. Yeah, here it is. I dropped it from here. I'm a doofus. Oh well. Now I know exactly what I did in the early game. It was only 11 game days ago. You can believe it. But yes, easy to forget. Oh. That's better. Almost halfway will get me there. It's a pretty short rope. If I fall, we can all laugh. Oh boy, I'm regretting it now. I'm usually quite paranoid about ropes, actually. I make myself give myself probably too much energy to climb a rope because I'm so paranoid, but for this one I was very confident there and now I'm nervous. Stamina's fine, but oh boy, she's slow. Right. Do I have charcoal or do I have to sort that too? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. I'm assuming I have to climb the actual lookout and map to get the thingy-mabob. I don't know how much that matters, but... Right, look away if you get motion sickness, because I'm just going to spin myself around. Spinny, spinny. I definitely ended a stream up here one day, looking out over everything. I remember doing that. Right. Oh! There we go, it tells you. I forgot about that. Luckily, it is not cold.
I'm getting tired.
Getting tired? Wind has changed. Oh, look at that! Nice! Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa. I knew it did a lot, but whoa! That is way more than I expected. Nice, look, maple, birch. Well, I could continue my sapling hunt up here, I suppose. So where's that? Is that over by the... Yeah. Like I've done... I'm sure I've done mapping with a Polaroid before, but I thought seeing I'm doing every region, it can be one of my things that I do in each region is get the Polaroid and do that. But this is way more than I expected. That is very impressive. Look at all this. Man, it's good to see where everything is. Now I had to figure out where the revolver is, actually. I can't remember the revolver locations in Coastal either. Trailer. Coastal house. So that's log sort. So did I leave stuff in that place too? I don't think it was much. And then over here is obviously home. And then I've left a bunch of stuff over here. Well, it says clothing, but there's actually a bunch of stuff. I stored stuff there too. Oh, well I'm going to DP next, so I'll just leave that probably. It's not like I need anything right now. But here, there's more saplings on the map that I can see. The dead... Ah! That's where my dead wolf is. Okay, good to know. Alrighty. I don't know if there'll be much left of him. If it's on the map, there probably is. We found a carcass in a previous previous day that I'd shot and missed, and it said nothing can be harvested or something like that, because I'd obviously left him too long. So I've done everything in here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pick up. I suppose I could pick up the notes. Okay. I don't know if there's a Polaroid achievement. I don't think there is. I think the only achievements I haven't done are Stone Age Sniper, which my luck with bunnies and rocks is probably not very likely. And 500 Days, obviously. I haven't done that yet. I also don't think I've done... Oh, I might have done Wrapped in Furs, because I found a bear coat. When I did Faithful Cartographer, I obviously picked up the bear coat that you get in, I think, HRV? I wouldn't have slept in a bear bedroll, though. That's part of it, isn't it? Alright, so let's look at my map, which... In-game mapping, God, I barely ever look at it. So we're up here. So they reckon there's a maple just over here. Old man's beard, old man's beard. So is it just up on the hill somewhere, or is it really close? I don't actually know where the maples and stuff are around here. I'm gonna get this out. No, not you. Ah, I dropped my... I don't have my gun. That's a good point. And it's quite windy. I have flares. Yep, we'll do that. So yeah, I need to figure out where the revolver is. That can be a new mission. I looked really close on the map, but I mean I don't know if the maps really can be that trusted. I'm getting really tired. I wonder if I should sleep in the lookout and just climb back down tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but oh no, maybe tomorrow. Day 13. Because yeah, it made it look like there was Old Man's Beard just there, and then there was a maple. But I mean, the in-game map is... Oh, okay. Here's Old Man's Beard. So if we're looking at the way that they do the actual in-game map, there's some Old Man's Beard, and then to the left. And there's fur limbs, and to the little lefty there. Is it on the other side of the rock, maybe? I just want to have some stashed away. Though obviously, when I get to DP, I can probably grab the pre-made bow as a starter anyway. But if I can get ahead of the game, would be good. Macking lips. Thirsty. Alright, yeah, let's just go inside. I think I might have... Oh, I don't think I brought my books either. Dang. Couldn't do any reading. I will grab the beard. Oh, nope, stuck. It's interesting because there's the limbs. There's two limbs. There's the Old Man's Beard. And then the maple on the map looks like it's just there. I wonder if it's, yeah, around the other side of the rocks. Okie dokie. Don't think I need that. Don't think there's any friends out to come get us today around here. I love past me dropping that rope. That was so handy. Once I remembered that it was the abandoned lookout, it would have been something that would have been a good plan to do that, and I love that I just did that anyway. If you find a rope near a rope point, drop it. Okay. Let's go get some sleep. What a view. Be cool if you could track the wildlife a bit better from up here, but I can imagine that's not the easiest thing to add. Wow. Should probably do some beach combing before I leave here too, but I've not had much luck finding anything fun. And I mean, on this difficulty, you find good stuff anyway. Hey, no worries, Nox. Thanks very much for stopping in. It was really nice to see you. And I'm sure I will see you in your stream or someone else's stream or my stream again soon. Have a good work day. Yeah, I've already picked this place clean. Okie dokie, let's see what I got to eat. Seeing I'm about to sleep, and I have definitely got antibiotics and I'm about to sleep a really long time, let's eat some food that's bad for me. Sweet. I think the risk is actually... I honestly don't know 100% how it works in terms of whether it's affected by your difficulty level, but the risk always seems lower for sure when I'm on Voyager. I think what I'll do, I'm going to do a good 12 hours. It's going to make me thirsty, but that's all good. I'll climb back down, see if I can figure out any other places I know Maple are. Though I could have a really quick look up here too, to make sure I haven't missed it. And then climb down. I should go back to base, dump some stuff. Maybe might do some base prep. Like, you know, stuff that I like to just have lots on hand, like firewood and water and the like. Maybe get some more meat, get another deer. I'm gonna sleep an hour. Do some more fishing, get that skill going, because that's definitely one of my goals in the full year. Just sort of jotted down some goals. Obviously I want to max all my skills, get better at the bow, because I used to be pretty good at it and I am not now. Also part of that is PlayStation makes it particularly fiddly to aim, but I think if I got sort of better at it, just the muscle memory of it all. I have upped the sensitivity too on PlayStation to try and help that, but definitely much harder. But yeah, I want to get back to being good at the bow, not rely on the guns so much. Definitely want to bring down a moose and a bunch of bear. I definitely will be going to Summit. I added polaroids, which yeah, already one ticked off. Yeah, and try and get some of the achievements I have not got already. So like Wrapped in Furs, 500 Days, Stone Age Sniper. Be great to platinum the game on PlayStation. I've done a lot already. Didn't even check. The bear's literally right there. Yeah, and I'm not going to get 500 days on this run unless I do my year in the dark and decide to continue it on, which would be a logical thing to do. Wasn't the plan, but now it was the closest house I dumped all my stuff in, eh? Go do that. Grab my things and get away before he sees me. But yeah, I figured to keep me going all of that time, I'm going to need some goals. So, anybody has any really fun goals they like to include when they do runs, let me know.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
A lot of my stuff is pretty standard, stuff that people aim to do. No. Cool. I don't think he would have turned around and come back, but let's just be very careful. My mother, like many women in her 60s, is a bit technologically challenged. And today, she told me today that she'd got that alert, you know, that Google gives you quite often to say you've got passwords, compromised passwords. So she was freaking out just a little bit that, you know, her passwords were compromised. And I sort of explained that they were probably included as part of a leak that was sold on, you know, and they won't necessarily know her usernames, or they won't necessarily know how to get into, what they can get into. They might just know a password, or, that it was a good idea to change her passwords, but she didn't need to, like, panic. But I went around there today and changed a bunch of things with her, especially her online banking. I made that all really unique and really difficult passwords. And she's just messaged me and said her YouTube isn't working, which is not remotely related to what I changed today. So I will reply to her in a minute. I will just leave her for just a second. But that's really funny. I think, actually, no, she did want me to change her Gmail. So I think maybe we did change her Gmail. So that would have affected her YouTube. But that's funny. Oh, okay, so here's the wolf carcass that we saw on the map before. Let's go and see if it's actually salvageable. And I will quickly just see what she says. First casualty. I said to her, within 24 hours you're going to be asking me what the problem is. What is YouTube connected to? All of my subscriptions have disappeared. That's funny. Are you actually... Hey! Nice! Gatemate. Hey, welcome in. Let's get the feather. Definitely want to get this guy all carved up. So let's go into the closest fishing hut. How convenient of you to die right next to a fishing hut. And let's drop some stuff. And we can get prepared to get him all cooked up. Have I been in here? I have. What have I left? Oh yeah. Right. Let's go by weight, actually. Gonna hold on to the gun out of paranoia, but let's drop all these. I just want to make myself really light so that I can oh no, I might need the knife. Well, not gonna get it now. I can carve them up with a hatchet, right? Oops. The long dark is going good. We had a couple of goals for today, and I've already achieved a bunch of them. I'm now just going to carve up a wolf that I killed on a previous day. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of those. Let's just drop a bunch of stuff so I'm nice and light. I'm gonna cook up my water anyway. Don't need my bedroll on me. Oh, I dropped the fishing book. I did have a book. I could have read in the tower. Didn't even look. It's lazy of me. Sweet. We're nice and light now. It's not that much to pick up anyway, but I just want to be really light and nimble. And go get this dude. It's not particularly cold for me. Oh, it is, but it won't do me much damage, and even if it does, I will get it back really quick. I'm going to quarter him and bring him back, actually. Let's do that. Yeah, an hour with the hatchet. Let's do that. Ah, of course, it's too frozen. Right. Let's do the meat first. And I can get that dropped and get myself out of harm's way if anything smells me. No one's come over? All good. Let's go drop the meat. The long dark, yeah. So yeah, the long dark is going good. Thanks for asking. Wanted to get the Polaroid vista of Coastal as part of one of my goals for doing a year in the dark. We've just done that, and then we've come down, and I wanted to get a bunch more saplings because I want stuff to be curing ahead of when I move on to DP, which is my next location. It's quite a while, actually. Let's just do the let's do the hide and the guts before we go home tomorrow. Well, later today, depending on how long I'm here. I think I have enough firewood to base myself here for a little bit to do this. Let me go check what I've got inside. If I need to go chopping, I can. Oh, my feet are cold. Oh, hello. Missed the mag lens. That would have been interesting. Not that it's desperately needed on Voyager anyway, but... shelf. Okay, what have I got? I dropped a bunch of... Got reclaimed wood. I think it might not be the worst idea because this weather looks like it's turning. to go and get me some wood. Oh, my back just cracked. Sitting hunched. Okay, we get this one. Actually warming up. That's funny. Oh, it's become nearly close to afternoon, that'll be why. Just want to cook it and leave it kind of there, or, you know, not carry it around very far. Maybe get this one. Fir is nice and long burning. Cedar as well, so that's good. Sticks. I think with those ones and the sticks I've got and the stuff that's already in there, it will be good. And it's I love how easy it is to spot exactly where to go. Watch fishing hut. The big lump of wolf there. Seeing it's nice and warm now, I might just grab the other bits too. To pick up all that stuff if I want to sleep in the hut though. Can't put my bedroll down with all that stuff there. Right, let's do the hide. I mean, it's not going to cure in here, but we can probably put stuff in the cupboards actually. Get it off. Oh boy, I hate it when you drop. I should have used the cupboards because look, you got to pick up the mushrooms individually, which is so silly. Wish they dropped and like, and look at the rose hips. Good lord. Never mind me while I just spend the next half an hour picking up items.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, Astrid, but if you want to rest while you're cooking or anything like that, you're going to need floor space. This is so silly. You want to go and like make yourself a cup of tea, go to the bathroom, take a break while I do this, feel free. I cannot believe the rose hips are all dropping individually. That is the dumbest thing. This is why I use containers. This is why I can never understand why people just leave their stuff on a pile on the floor in the long dark, because it is...
You barely walk with this much
Yeah, I know you're overloaded. Give me a second. I think I can probably fit it. I reckon it would probably complain. Look, if I can leave those rose hips. I can leave the rose hips. Okay. Oh, that's so dumb. They're not in the way, but we might as well at least store them in the cupboard so that they're easy to collect. Last two. What time zone are you in, Gate Mate? I have been told by a few people now that I have quite a soothing voice, so I'm always happy to be a stream that people fall asleep to. So if you do drift off, I'm not going to be offended. Hopefully I can help in some way. Might as well leave a fishing tackle here actually. Central time, right. Nice. Yeah. I found that I usually spend my days watching YouTube, but I found lately that I quite often, if I want something to watch, I will open up Twitch these days, so I appreciate you being here. Oh, I didn't mean to put the... that in there. Let's just go category. I'm going to keep all the firewood on me. I can ditch this hat for now. Don't want to put any food in there right now. Just thought I'd just dump a bunch of stuff I don't need to hold on to while I do this. Can always run back and forth. This can be yet another little storage spot for me. I'll keep some lantern fuel. Don't need... Oh, I've got one rifle bullet. Oh yeah, all my guns full. That's fine. Alright. So, shall we get this going? I don't want the charcoal. Nah, not for now. I'm not going to do any more mapping. Wood matches 80%. Must have already upped my cooking skill. And I'll take just a brief second to reply to my mother. I better actually load this up a bit. 2 hours 42. If it'll let me grab it, sometimes it makes you leave the hut to grab it, which is kind of a pain. Let's do the pot, shall we? Cool. 1 second. I logged in into your Gmail earlier for you on the iPad, at least. That's the problem. I just realised she watches YouTube on her television, her smart TV. And by changing her Gmail password today, we have effectively... Though it did prompt me, do you want to log out of other locations? And I said no, I thought. But it may have kicked her out. And if so, then yeah, she'll need to log back in her TV. So now she knows. I like cozy streams. I feel a little guilty for falling asleep watching. Do not worry, honestly. I'm just pleased to have people to watch today. I was saying earlier that I don't play on high difficulties. I like Voyager, which is kind of like, you know, normal difficulty. I like to just experience the game, enjoy it, relax, do different things, max my skills. I'm not in it for the badge of honor that is higher difficulties. I think people who play like Interloper are amazing, but yeah, I'm really content just playing Voyager. So I try and keep my streams nice and chill. I fall asleep watching streams, so don't feel guilty if you fall asleep watching mine. Right, so the next piece, if it's an hour, I'm going to sleep an hour at the same time. This is 32, which I think if I slept, I may be at risk of burning it. Oh no, an hour till burn. Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to eat this one. On this difficulty level, you do not need to worry about parasites. You can eat any of the animals that you kill. Whereas on higher difficulties, you have to be really careful to only eat the meat of predators once a day. And watch your risk of parasites, because once you get parasites, it is a painful experience. Don't know if I'll get home tonight. So yeah, that's quite often what I do. Yeah, I'm just going to cook all this meat and then I can sleep in bursts. I may end up sleeping in log sort tonight, depending on what the weather does. I do love to set some water, yeah. Especially if the... I especially love, my favourite thing to do with water is have a fire that's going to last 2 hours. Sleep, 6 hours or whatever. And obviously your water will finish cooking nice and safe, and you'll wake up with your water waiting for you. That's what I do quite regularly. But yeah, so actually I'm not too tired, so I actually think I'd rather read for an hour and improve my skill, and then I can go to bed and log sort after I've done my cooking. I can probably get rid of this. I don't think they're coming for me. Another hour. I've also fairly regularly cooked meat, fished, cooked meat. Oh, did I let it go out? I thought I had longer. Yeah, well, Another good thing about Lopa is that you don't have to worry about matches. I don't have to worry about lighting torches and daisy chaining torches, etc. Though, you know, later in later game it may get a bit lower and I'll use some of those techniques, but for now I'm not too bothered.
Perfect.
Right. I have to press add wood twice the very first time that I add wood to a fire. I think there's a little PlayStation glitch going on at the moment. Right, do another read. My last bit. 3 out of 5 already, that's good. Should do a little skills check in a minute.
Dusk, so I can't be far behind.
So I'd quite like to do... gonna eat it. Nice and full. Right, we want to do some water. So I want to make sure I have 2 hours on here. We want to drink the little bit of water we have left. I'll do 1 more hour of reading. To finish the book. And then it effectively becomes firewood. Right, I got an hour. There we go. Yay. Looks kind of aurora-y. The sky, it's quite hard to see on the stream by the looks of it. But the sky definitely has a greenish hue. I think I've been really lucky with the weather. Kind of tempted to just... I've got lots of fuel. Could just stay here. Risk it and run for it if I need to. Yeah, boiled an hour. Let's do 3 hours and see what the weather's like. I think we're going to have an aurora. Yeah. So beautiful. Love it. Wow. Definitely one of the best things about this game. Though the wildlife, no, but the view, for sure. Wow, and it's definitely warm enough. Look, 10 degrees. Love how you can see little things glowing as well. Little patches of snow over there glowing. It's probably just, yeah, I think it's just the light on some of the stuff that's rendered, but... Anywho. Oh, no, that's okay. Thank you.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, you're all good. We're gonna do some more sleeping, see it's nice and it's warm enough. Do another 3. Even on this difficulty, I still take it carefully and not sleep too long outside. Yeah, still warm enough. Feels like 7. Cool. Yep, I reckon we'll be fine. Have a bit more to drink. Probably will need to do some more. Water at base. Yeah, I'll be good. The music adds so much to this game, I love it. Oh, I can't see anything now. Green fog. Alright, let's do the last little bit of sleep, and it's morning. I'm gonna have that lovely morning sound. And the dulcet tones of Jennifer Hale will tell me, looks like we survived another night, most likely. Will she? No. Right. What do we got on us? 6:36, sweet. Well, you're gonna take some stuff home. Oh, I forgot they added that button, which is move all to inventory, which is not really what I wanted to do. I was expecting it to ask me how many of something I wanted to move, and I was going to say all, but that's all good. Right, let me just check though. I didn't get the guts, did I? From the wolf. So, shall we get the guts and leave them here so I know where they are? Or I can risk carrying the guts. How stinky am I? I'm already one stinky. Cook 20 gallons of water. Amazing. 20 gallons, that's like what? I think that's nearly 80 litres. Or over 80 litres. I always forget the conversion. I'm already stinky. Kind of want these guts though. I could get the guts and I could 40 minutes. Should be right. Could use them as a decoy, which I've not actually done in ages. Or I could drop them. Some real... Oh, I'm still only one stinky. Alright. I could always drop them near a fishing hut or something if I'm worried. I think I might be okay. I don't want to get too close to the fishing village being stinky though, in case the bear is on patrol. But I could at least get them closer to home so I know where they are. Not a lot of guys out. There's one dude over there. One wolf. Haven't seen the bear. Oh, that bear. And then this bear. I've seen once near fishing village. The fishing village bear. And he doesn't really come in the middle, does he? They kind of... This one kind of paths from here around to here. Then there's the bear that comes down into town. And then there's the bear that comes down into fishing village, right? Or are there 4? I may have forgotten one. I think there's just 3. The only one I think I'm gonna get the attention of would be the one that comes into the fishing village, which is home. What I can do... lighten my load a little bit that way, and also, yeah, the more of the meat that I eat, the less stinky I will obviously be. And it's you know, on this level it's sometimes better to just have stuff and eaten than carrying it around. I'm just gonna pop over here really quickly. I've marked the cabin by log sort as storage, and I can't remember what I've actually left in there. What's dead? I think it's a dead guy, isn't it? I think I've already searched the dead guy. Probably only gonna go for a little bit longer, guys, because it's almost 10 o'clock at night for me, which I know is not late, but my children are quite little, so they do tend to wake up in the night, sadly. Well, the baby does anyway. And I'd like to get a little bit more sleep in before she does. Oh yeah, there's the mine too. I always forget to go in there. What I might do is I could go in this cabin, see what I've left here. And then I can, maybe dump the, guts to start curing. Ah. What did I mark? Longsword. Oh, the far one. Duh. I was like, but there's only 2 houses here, and I've marked one of them on my map. Yeah, there's 3, and you've marked this one. Dodoy. Here it is. Thought I was going bananas there for a second. Yeah, I think I left stuff in this cabinet. Ah, I've already left stuff to cure. I've got maple saplings. See, I need to start making more notes. This is silly. Oh, look at all the coal. Yeah, I definitely came here early. See, I'm forgetting early game. So I've actually got more maple than I thought. That's great. Let's dump stuff to cure here. So this is a place where I'm already curing a bunch of stuff, which is great. Audio book. Oh, thanks Python. I really appreciate you coming. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope to see you again. I'm sure I will see you, if not here, somewhere else in the Long Dark community. But enjoy your book.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
It is indeed. Right. I want to take a better hatchet back home with me. Just going to move this to fill my lantern. And then I'm going to continue to store stuff here.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I'm aware. We could do it. You know what? Let's do a good A to Z. And let's pick some stuff to leave here. So I think I have enough to make another dressing. So I don't need to carry antiseptic home with me. I might actually repair my bedroll or 2 today. 1 charcoal. That's fine. I'm not really doing mapping. I just picked up the 8 coal because I thought they'd be good to have at base rather than here. Cloth, crow feathers. I picked up the cured stuff to take home. I want to take the good cans home. Wood. Probably don't need to carry this wood because I'm going to do some firewood harvesting next stream, I think. The green birch saplings are these ones I just picked up that are cured? No. Okay, I don't want anything cured on me. I want everything to be curing in here. So we were up to G. Cured, yeah. Tea, I think I've got plenty at home. Leave it here for now. I'm just going to fill up my can and drop that back. Keep the little ones on me. Take the lines back. Take the 2 marine fares. Yeah, so I am going to be over. I'll leave the reclaimed wood. Leave the can. I could drop that. How many do you... It's 24, isn't it? So I want 48 of these. So I want to drop... Good lord, my brain is not working. 25? Yeah, okay, then I can make 2. Leave you... Leave you... Sure, I'll find plenty of you. I don't really need to carry sticks with me. So yeah, this is definitely still going to be storage for a little bit until I consolidate everything. Yeah, okay, well I'm just over 40, that's fine. And once I've eaten that other wolf piece, what I can of it, and had a drink, I will be, yeah, under 40. Sweet. Let's head home and save for the day. So I know stuff, I'm going to put that in my journal too, though journaling on PlayStation is a bit painful, so bear with me. Stump stuff is in the cave to PV, guts and pelt, misanthropes, and clothes cupboard. I've also got guts and pelts and misanthropes. Okay. Clothes cupboard. Yeah, there's clothes in there. Shell casings in the garage. Yeah. Good to know. Log. Sort. I also use that app, that extended night app, which is really good for making notes. But just going to do it in game for the second. Curing stuff. Because I use PlayStation mainly for only really play Long Dark most of the time, the typing stuff is kind of like an iPhone where it remembers the words that you use the most. So it's quite funny. Quite often I'm typing something on PlayStation and it comes up with the Long Dark words. So that's quite handy. Let me check real quick. I definitely dropped those guts, right? Yeah. So I got a bunch of stuff to craft when I get home, like rose hips and stuff. Dressings. I'm carrying around all the loose materials to craft this stuff. So I'll do that. Fix my bedroll maybe, and then we'll be done, I think, for today. Oh, I need to improve my setup so that I can sit upright a bit more. Getting a bit achy from hunching towards the mic. It's another nice day. I think the weather change and the gradually getting colder change in Voyager is about maybe 150, 200 days. I'm not sure. I know it's from day 50 in Talopa. But I think it takes quite a long time in Voyager, so I'm going to have good weather for quite a while of my year in the dark. Crows. What are you guys for? Oh, there's a dead guy there, isn't there? Hunched on that. Over there somewhere I think there's a hunched over dead body you can loot. I think that's what they're there for. Or someone dead in the snow at least. Don't think I've killed any more. I've only killed 2 wolves and a deer, so there shouldn't be anything else that's my doing. Remember killing the bear on this map and not finding him, and finding it extremely frustrating. I searched out every set of crows I could find in here, in the whole map, and I never found it, and it was really, really irritating. Because, you know, he was dead in my journal. He was no longer prowling around his usual spot by misanthropes, but his body was nowhere to be found. And everyone always says, oh, you know, go listen for the crows, which, yes, is 100% correct, but, yeah, not helpful, unfortunately, in that case. Alright, I think I got 1 piece of meat left. I think it's just a tiny one, but let's just, oh, I'm just gonna eat it. That's silly. I'm not gonna drop that. I shouldn't have anything on me. I should really name this bear that prowls around up here, because he's the bear that I'm going to come most in contact with while I'm in Coastal. And in game we have informally, everyone has named Boris the bear, but I don't know, Zach has his Larry and Barry for the rabbits in certain places, but I should name the fishing village bear. Maybe he should be like Fred the fishing village bear. Actually, while I'm at it, let's very quickly we're at day 14, 2 weeks in. Okay, I'm gonna drop, I'll sort out this stuff later, but I'm gonna drop the lower than 50 stuff. Let's do it by category. So let's drop everything but say 2 coal. Okay, and then how are you going? 80%, sweet. I usually carry 2 and 2, so that's fine. I'm going to do some crafting in a second anyway. Don't have any extra... Oh, that's right, I found that extra toque and I was going to keep a hold of that. Ah, there's no... I thought there was one under the bed, because this is for like tools and stuff. I wonder where I'm going to put spare clothes then. So I don't have any other storage. Maybe I'll put spare clothes in this corner for now. Just really good clothing items that I quite like to hang on to as a backup, in case I do get mauled and get something ruined. Clothing we've already done. Right. Oh, that's right. I was... silly me. I was going to fill this and then leave that can behind, but I didn't. That's fine. We can leave it behind here. Put it in here with other stuff. While we're at it, let's put in... I'm going to put the marine flares in, because I'm not going to need them for a little bit. I'm going to put the revolver ammo. I have not found one yet. Extra lines. I'll leave my whetstone in there for now. Jerry can, so I've only got the little jerry can with me. I'll take 1 flare in case I need it. And then I've got materials here, so these are cured too. Not cured yet, not cured yet. Let's check. It feels weird putting things in a bin, but this could be where I put cured stuff ready to go. Cured birch. Oh look, I can make so many bows. I don't know why I was so worried about maple. I'd obviously completely forgotten about the stuff that was in there. I'm gonna craft with that. I've got a cured hide. Gonna make those. Oh, my crow feathers belong in the... I keep my crow feathers in here. And we're gonna actually, over here, dump the fishing book, because that is no longer readable, and I don't want to confuse myself. Got my readable books here. Stuff that's still curing. Stuff that is cured. Medicines and stuff. Okay, let's do the crafting. Gonna repair my bedroll, and then, yeah, we're kind of in a good spot to finish up. Oh, my dog's having a dream, if you can hear her crying. Oh, she's growling and crying. Maybe there's a postman in her dream, because she likes to growl and bark at all the couriers that come to the door. She's dreaming about defending the fort. Ah. I hope... small crisis. I hope it wasn't too stressful. I'm just about to wrap up, actually, for the night, because it's nearly... it's 10 o'clock here, and I was just saying I have quite a young baby, and I know she's going to wake up in 4 or 5 hours, so I might as well get ahead of that. Wow, so that was actually a lot. 7. Okay, I'm gonna drop 5 of those. 1 of those. So now we can actually drop a pill container each too. We can put this stuff here. Ugh. I can get it on the shelf. Oh, there's my one stem too. I need to remember I have one just in case. I think I'm going to leave the natural stuff in the corner. Let's not shoot it, shall we? Let's put the gun away. There's no one to harm us in here. Because I'm not going to fit this stuff on the shelf. If I had like based myself somewhere with a locker or something, this would be a lot more sensible, but it's all good. Okay. I think one of the other cabins actually, yeah, I think I found that recently that one of the other cabins actually has lockers and I should have just used that. Soup. Oh, that's floating in midair, isn't it? Oh no, it's just a dark part of the shell. I'll probably do some of this little rearranging stuff after I finish actually, because it's probably not that exciting to watch. So I've only got a few more. And then I'm just going to repair my bedroll because I noticed that was getting a bit low. And then I feel like my inventory is in a good spot for now. And then next stream I will keep stuff curing. And I will yeah, think about what we can craft, and we'll do a whole lot of water and firewood, I think. Get ourselves nice and stocked for the next couple of weeks at Coastal, because we're nearly halfway through our 30 days in Coastal, which has gone by way quicker than I thought. So this year in the dark is actually going to go by quicker than expected. Alright, repairing this. I am really low on water, so that is definitely going to be a priority. It's good enough for tonight, though. I'm sorry it's stressful. It is a stressful time for so many people at the moment, in many ways. I'm going to read a couple of hours, actually, because I'm not tired enough yet. Oh, baby is awake already. My husband's just gone into the bedroom, and she's making noise. So that's really good timing, actually. Oh, Bubba. 3 hours left to... I think I'd probably get one more in. Then it's time to sleep. In the game and in real life. Where did it go? Yep. Oh. Did I not drop it? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's put it back on the table. Alright. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. A lot more people came to see me today than I expected, so that's really awesome. I'll definitely stream more often at night time too, seeing I know that there are people actually around. That's really cool. And I'll be back on Friday New Zealand time, which I think is Thursday most of the world, a bit earlier. But I thank you so much for coming to the stream, and have a good rest. Yeah, thank you, and you guys have a good rest. Get some sleep, those of you that are about to sleep, and any of you that are actually lurking during a work day, I hope your day goes well, and I will catch you guys really soon.